I get quite a few emails and I have quite a few conversations with people, and it generally boils down to one particular question. Why do I feel so broken inside? And we look around and we see suffering everywhere, anxiety and depression, grief and loss, confusion and despair. And it doesn't take long to observe this and to feel it, to know it's actually real. I remember a time when I heard my father groan, and seeing a man groan is one of those deeply unforgettable experiences because men are often told to be so stoic and strong, and my father wasn't like that. he he was able to express his pain, and his groan joined with my groan when we buried my unborn child. All around us at the moment, it's pregnant creation. Now you probably think, what on earth are you talking about? And it's kind of like, well, let's read this. The Apostle Paul, he wrote and talked about creation, all creation groaning, much like a pregnant woman groaning and longing for the birth of something beautiful and new. And he wrote this, and I'm going to read it. It's in the Message translation, so it's really interesting how Eugene Peterson puts it. He writes this: all around us, we observe a pregnant creation. Get your head around that. All of creation's kind of pregnant. The difficult times of pain throughout the world are simply birth pangs, groans. That is why waiting does not diminish us. We are enlarged in the waiting. Okay. The groans a woman experiences in pregnancy and waiting, they don't diminish her, do they? No, they just say that something is happening. We don't criticize a woman who's pregnant for her groans and say, no, stop all that. No, it's all part of the groaning and the waiting. He carries on. That's why I don't think there's any comparison between the present hard times and the coming good times. All right? The created world itself can hardly wait for what's coming next. It's excited. Everything in creation is being more or less held back. God reins it in until both creation and the creatures are ready and can be released at the same moment into the glorious times ahead. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Meanwhile, the joyful anticipation deepens. You know, if you've been a woman pregnant, if you're somebody who's been pregnant, there is anticipation. There might be a bit of fear, but there's a joyful anticipation of what is coming next. All around us, we observe a pregnant creation. The difficult times of pain throughout the world are simply birth pangs, groans, but it's not only around us, it's within us. The Spirit of God is arousing us within. We're also feeling the birth pangs, the groans. Oh, the groans. I'm groaning. These sterile and barren bodies of ours are yearning, groaning for full deliverance. That is why waiting does not diminish us, any more than waiting diminishes a pregnant mother. We are enlarged in waiting. We, of course, don't see what is enlarging us, just like a mother doesn't see. Or maybe we do now, sort of through. Anyway, but we don't see, do we? We, of course, don't see what is enlarging us, but the longer we wait, the larger we become, and the more joyful our expectancy of what is going to come. And I listen to people and I hear the groans of the pain, of the struggle of just living in this pregnant creation that is also groaning and longing. And we pray, and I think Paul a little bit earlier said, we Spirit groans alongside us, and we pray. Look, if you're tired of carrying the weight alone, what you most need is presence of somebody who can just be there in your pregnant state as such, who can not diminish your groans, but say, yeah, I'm there with you. I know those groans. Uh, we also need someone who can hold a vision for us of what's going to come. And so often when I'm listening to people and it's right in the face of all the struggle, it's actually really helpful just to look beyond to seeing what might happen with God in this pregnant state of this person, of what could come about. Could there be something beautiful, something new? And we're grown together, and I hold some vision of something new coming through. Um, if you're tired of carrying it all, perhaps you may like to take a millimetre step and email me. Leave a comment below. I really like to hear what people are saying about what I put out there. Yeah, join my email list. Subscribe, of course. Share this with somebody else. But please know, yeah, we're grown. We know the pain. We know the struggle. And we need others to hold a compelling vision, not to force it onto us, but somebody that holds a greater vision than maybe what we're carrying at the moment in our pregnant state of groaning. Thank you so much for watching.